Dreamland or Fountain. Or they're just going to start Battlefield. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. I guess they didn't actually strike. That would be why. Striking in this matchup is normally like always Peach favored, but there you go. So, trademark thing with this matchup, Falcon does have good punish game, particularly off stray hits with like up air and neutral air. They're just like easy openings. Bad DI, or at least no jump there from Dzuh, meaning that knee, stray knee, just sort of catching the float, kind of takes her out. Oh, big down smash. Okay. One thing which I'd be careful of if I'm Dzuh is doing too many high floats, because in this matchup, sort of remaining in the air just means it's way easier for Falcon to sort of scoop you up from underneath with Nair or up air. Kind of just putting out a lot of defensive aerials in place. I think it may help Dzuh to sort of approach a little, get into a nearer range, and then put in the threat of dash attack and dash grab and so on, because at the moment it looks like they're playing at too far a range. But gets the edge guard there. Sort of retreating to that side platform, and air dodge was brave. Kind of retreating away. In that kind of position, you really can't afford to let Falcon have too much space in this matchup. It allows him to set up. We've got an edge guard situation here. So far, Kali not threatening, just kind of waiting out the option there. And a good edge guard, sort of rising up here from the ledge. Right. Oh, still stuck on the side platform there. Okay. Lee getting the down throw. But good DI from Dzuh, basically not to get followed up from after that, like short hop upper there. It's good timing though from Lee to actually get that, especially at such a low percent. There we go. Good Nair mash out. You need to do that sometimes. And good back air. That should then lead into an edge guard. I think Lee's got the jump, but doesn't matter. So pretty close so far. I think the edge guarding has held Dzuh in it, but that is precisely why you don't want to jump this matchup or float too high. It's just like getting scouted out by a stray up air and you die for what feels like no reason. Okay, nice Nair to challenge. But Aaron. Oh! Okay, no, that's fine. But this is a really tough position. I think in general, Falcon is probably one of the best characters at keeping Peach in the corner. Just big hitboxes, could catch her with anti-airs and up airs, and it just makes it very difficult. Okay. Dzuh gets into the center, but back in the corner, and yeah, sharking up air there just to take that game for Lee. So I'm pretty sure this is still best of 3, so almost certainly we're going to be going to probably FOD or Dreamland, I'm guessing. FD, probably the hardest counter pick in this matchup because Peach's chain grab is pretty brutal there. Yeah, Dreamland. I think this, personally, I think this is a bit of like a double-edged sword against Falcon. Obviously, you live longer, but Falcon benefits from the space quite a bit. Peach may want to scrap more, just because the raw neutral is pretty Falcon favored. Pretty much Kali is just sort of taking advantage of the space, just sort of crossing over Dzuh in the middle of the stage. Stomp knee, El Clasico. Oh, and another knee there just to seal that stock. So even though Dzuh is in the center almost all of this game so far, it's felt like Kali is just uncatchable. It's maybe a sign that Dzuh is struggling to catch Kali coming out of the corner and back into center. So even though the center stage positioning is good, you know, ideally your big advantage as Peach is that you can get gims. In terms of like pure on-stage combos, it's not really all that much difference in terms of their punish game. But you want to be able to get these gims against Falcon, abuse his bad recovery. And Oh, not particularly good DI on that back air, and that's going to be another stock. And Callie is just kind of, with a bit of the older circle camp right now. Oh, no regrab, but that's fine. Dzuh, it's all quite safe, in fairness. Like, I haven't seen any, like, super risky bad approaches. That was good timing, just catching the nair out of the corner. Oh, but I don't like the jump there. There's no need, really, to risk it with that kind of thing. The more grounded you are, the less likely you are to be hit by anything other than stomp, which is sort of reactable with shield, or grab, which, fair enough if you get grabbed, but, at least make them work for it. Callie commanding center now, and Dzuh seemingly has just remembered that turnips exist, just like I just did as well. Oh, that might be tough. Well, back air, I was kind of expecting a reverse knee edge guard, but this is a really tough situation for Peach. She really has a brutal time getting down from sort of Falcon pressure, because Falcon can jump so high and threaten so much space with up air and back air. It's so brutal. Oh, but just catches Lee out of that sort of attempt to snipe Dzuh. Okay, gets caught again. These jumps seem to be really killing Dzuh at the moment. The overall game plan is like a little too vertical. If you watch really, really good Peaches in this matchup, like Lord or someone like that, they tend to sort of get by on not jumping too much, lots of low floats, kind of catching Falcon out of his short hop with up airs or nairs, or like crouch cancelling at really good times. But Dzuh kind of struggling to do that. In fairness, a lot of this is just kind of like long-range stalemates, and Dzuh's doing fine in those, but it just feels like the moment there's, any closer interaction, that kind of happens. So a bit of a shame for Dzuh, but some moments of life, especially some good call-outs on some like Falcon hitboxes there. Nair out of shield, just getting blown up by the float forward there earlier on. So that is winners round 2. I'm just going to take a quick look at the bracket for this. I know there are some pretty, solid players who are not in the actual bracket that are going to be in this.